Yo, it's myself, Conducta. Right about now, we're in the Locked On Studios. I'm here to do my Locked On signatures, my favourite records throughout garage. Currently, I'm living in Stockholm. I had a show in Andorra. I've forgotten my records, but they're all in my head. It's a sentimental record bag. I've got lots of stories for you, so let's get into it. Locked On signatures, myself, Conducta. Keep it Kiwi, keep it locked. Let's go. Boom, so the first record, Colin Edwards, Saved My Life. The maddest thing about this record is, it's the large joints remix, which really gets to me. One of the first tunes I actually played out, I had my first show, it was maybe 2013, and I was super shook. I was like, did you even listen to garage? What's gonna happen? Am I safe? It was a great show went well. It was in like some mad Soviet bunker, and the first tune I opened with was Colin Edwards, Save My Life, Large Joints remix. So that's my first one. All these tunes, they've all got stories. The second one would be Zinc, 138 Trek. Massive tune. There's a few reasons for me why it's just one of my favorites. One, I love the story of how Wookie heard this and then made Storm. I feel like that. I love like friendly competition or like hearing rivalries, whether it be in like hip hop or like, I love like, dance music rivalry is something I love, and like competitive competition. So I think the fact that this record made Wookie make Storm, wow. Another thing was when I got gifted this record before I signed my first record deal. And then the first thing of this was that after I got given the vinyl of it, it was one of the tunes that I wanted to make like a little edit of, and I just called it 138 Dead and like made like a little grand remix of it. So Zinc as well, amazing producer. Yeah, Locked On signatures. In the sentimental record bag, the third record is Mastersounds Melody. Again, I think this tune is just an iconic garage tune. There's nothing really more to say. The story about this tune, recently on the documentary, Mastersounds was talking about it, and he said about how this tune, the drummer originally was from Busta Rhymes. Fuck, what Busta Rhymes tune is it? And he just sped up the drums.
Fear of us, cause too much of us is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous.
And seeing that, I'm like a sample fiend. I follow all these TikToks of like samples everywhere, find out like how like 8 tunes made one record. I was like, yo, what the hell, I thought they were just using Sims. So Mastersounds Melody is just like dun 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 dun, and then the drums, incredible. Like, shout out Mastersounds, mad tune. My fourth one, another sentimental story behind this. You can see I'm a sentimental guy. This one is Futuristic's Blind Faith. A lot of Futuristic stuff, I'm pretty sure it was their bias alias on Locked On. I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think with this tune, one of my first London shows that I had was Groove Chronicles, it was Mike Rough Lloyd. It was a load of garage legends. I think Jeremy Sylvester also played it. It was at Brixton Jam. At the time, I think I was maybe 22, 23, and I was like, shit, I need to like up my game. I need like top tunes that people don't really know but are bangers. And I opened with this tune, and the intro alone, it's got these like really haunting strings, and then the drums again kind of take time to kick in. It's like dun dun dun. It almost sounds like Jaws, but like garage Jaws in a great way, like in a good way. Futuristic's Blind Faith, what a tune, what a record. And again, Locked On, like for me, starting Kiwi, it was one of the things that when I looked at other labels, I looked at like labels across all the music I kind of listened to, but Locked On in terms of discography was one of those ones where I was like, cool, if I can get Kiwi to like even half the stage that Locked On has got, then yeah, that's like half of the job done. So, record 5, probably one of my biggest inspirations, Wookie. Angel in the Skies, the brand, well, it's Angel XMen with Brandy Angel, the vocal. Wow. There's something about this tune where it's like, it's not even the second verse. Brandy's obviously a great vocalist. There's a verse and ad-lib that she hits. And the drums, and the bass, and the little organs, like Wookie's signature organs. I feel like the musicality of Wookie was something that I've always kind of idolized and always looked up to. And it's always been a pleasure whenever I played with him, wherever I've seen him in the rave. I saw him at Warehouse Project the other day, and it was mad fun, it was good catching up. I feel like with this, it's the best usage of a Brandy vocal. It inspired me to use a Brandy vocal, which many producers we've all done. XMen, In the Skies. I think this was just one of the most beautiful garage songs. A lot of the beautiful garage tunes are like remixes or kind of refixes or take samples, but I just think with this one, it like hits me in the feels. It's still got a clubby edge, but it's still got the musicality. It's got the rough with the smooth, dark with the happy. I think what that garage is all about. So yeah, XMen, Angel in the Skies. 100%, because I feel like That was why all those R&B remixes and stuff, like the 702, Brandy, and all these other tunes, they all come from like those vocals. The annoying thing about nostalgia, I feel like it's the best emotion, but it's also like the most toxic, because you can almost feel like, because it looked good then, doesn't necessarily look good now. But I feel like one thing that's kind of preserved, you can see of garage and some of those like records from before, especially some of the, not cheesy ones, but ones that like the R&B ones, is that they just stand the test of time. You can show them to someone who's like 18, 19, like listening to like music now, and you can probably show it to someone who's like 40, who was like around when the original song came out, and they would still be able to identify or enjoy the music. So that takes me to my 6th record, MJ Cole, Incognito, Nights Over Egypt.
Nights over Egypt. Ooh, nights over Egypt.
So this song, I actually heard it when I was younger. I've told the story like a million times, so sorry everyone who's watched this on like watching on TikTok now, but basically how I got into garage is that my god brother gave me lots of grime mixtapes and lots of garage tape packs. As I discovered grime and discovered like garage, I used to listen to a lot of tape packs. There would be on YouTube actually having the actual tapes. This tune, I can't remember, I think it was EZ he ended with it. It's probably one of the most beautiful records ever, because obviously Nights Over Egypt, what a song. But MJ Cole, again responsible for like so much garage productions and why garage is so good. This tune, the way that the music complements the garage vibe, like the actual musicality of the song, is insane. I used to always end my sets with this because it's like the perfect, not curveball, but it just brings people back down in like the most beautiful way. Yeah, Nights Over Egypt, MJ Cole, what a tune. I've got one more, and it's a lot of tune, sorry. So track 7 or 8, I was meant to do 5, we're on the 8th one now, I think, is New Birth Anytime. This tune is like a classic Locked On record. I think it came out on like Locked On XL. The remix by Tough Jam is obviously amazing. For me, why I love this tune so much is, again, when I was like 21, 22, going back and forth between like Bristol, London, Nottingham, like where I was like kind of based at the time, I'd always used to listen to like tapes or like the sets just on my coach journey, like there's 6-hour coach journey. There's this one set from Sun City, like 97, I think it's Tough Jam, might be Timmy Magic, or it might be called Tough Enough Brown. You know, it's PSG on mic. And honestly, like when this tune comes in, there's something in my heart just gets lifted. It's crazy. And PSG's like going mad. You wanna jump, move around, move around. Honestly, it's like there's a particular moment where it's just like, for me, that's why I love listening to tape packs, because you can hear the soul of everyone in the room. The MC shouting to like this person, oh, like you've left the car outside, or oh, your friend's feeling sick. I feel like the humanities of like music, or like actually in the rave, is something that needs to be studied, and I feel like the garage would be the perfect example, because you can listen back to these tape packs and you can just hear like the maddest stuff, like the MC's interacting with everyone, you can see everyone, and the music, you can hear all like the whistles, the horns, you can hear everyone like stamping. It's like, it's beautiful. Yeah, just beautiful, beautiful song. Well, the original Junior Jonah, like the dub tune of Wherever Love Is Found by Richard Derbyshire, where this song was it. Beautiful, beautiful tune. That's my last one. Sorry, I'll get out now. Bye. Yo, it's myself, Conducta. This has been Locked On Signatures. I'm not sure when this is coming out. I'll probably have some music out. Check it, link in bio, all of that. Probably got a key release out, so go check that. I'm probably in a rave soon, so come see me. And boom, keep it Kiwi, keep it locked. Boom.